ZecHub meeting, I think, for every 2 weeks. It's usually hosted by Squirrel, but today I'll be taking the reins. And in case anyone isn't aware, this meeting will be recorded. So with that out of the way, is there any topics, questions that folks would like to bring up before I go through the notes? Alrighty then, let's get started. Can you guys see my screen okay?
Yep.
All right, so I'm just gonna go off the top here. Highlights for the first week, starting on the 27th. Josh Whitehart sounding the alarm on PGP, Zcash and Maya protocol together. A blog spot about the state of Frost. The opening of 2 positions for the Zcash Community Grants Committee. Looks like we currently have Dan in the running, TS, G Guy, and a gentleman called Prab H. So that's pretty exciting. So I'm excited for you, Dana. I wish you the best of luck. And it's also exciting to see TS, who I've met on the Friday Lounge. For those who aren't aware, every Friday morning, you guys can hang out with us at the Friday Lounge. It's a great way to introduce yourself to the community and to get more involved. Dan, were you going to say something?
No, just thank you for the kind words, and I'm excited for everybody else running as well.
Yeah, do you know when don't you guys or don't they put off like a meeting or some kind of live stream where they ask questions and all that? Is that coming up?
Yep. I think Alex is trying to get something scheduled with everybody, and then he'll announce that, and there'll be like a open call for questions on the forum, and then we'll have that community call, and FPF will open up the
Breaking up a little for me there, Dan, but I think we got most of that. Let's see here. So moving on. ZKAV Club Foundry episode 4 has been released. Please check that out. And exciting news for DEX users. Multisig has added Zec for swaps. Now I'm curious, has anyone used Multisig to swap for Zec here? I'm curious.
I did.
What was your experience?
On first, my first experience was not good because there were some bugs. But then I updated the wallet and worked well. I made some swaps there and all good. It's a good fixture.
And is this working for iOS or Android, or what phone did you have?
iOS. I tested on iOS. Not sure if it's working for Android.
Has anyone tried it with Android yet? Well, thanks for posting that, Dan. If you check on our chat here, there's a nice little X clip here on the process. So that's pretty cool. And I'm super excited for the future of integrating shielded Zec. Like right now, I think this is just transparent, but in the future, getting Zcash on the DEX is pretty big. So pretty excited about that. Let's see. So on the last ZCG meeting, the notes, we had Ledger Live integration. Looks like Zcash Arabia grant was rejected. The taking school or Zcash to school was rejected. And looks like the remaining grants that are pending are the ZSAs and Zano retro or respecification. So let's see here. Vito, what is the Josh and Zuku podcast? I forget about that.
It was in here. It's a podcast that Josh was with Zuko. in the chat. And the other one was Zuko with oh, go ahead, then. Are you gonna say
Oh,
something?
I didn't. Nope, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. But yeah, it was the Argent,
Yes.
podcast.
Mm-hmm. Here's the link.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, thanks for sharing that video. So if you guys haven't seen this, there's some really interesting clips in here. Please check it out. And in addition, we also have the VLAD Epic Zuko. I think it was like a crazy amount of hours podcast. Talked about almost everything imaginable. So I'll also check that out. And let's see here. Well, I'm gonna post a picture of the work for the last 2 weeks. Some of the work that has been done on D-Work. Give me a quick sec here, and I'll do that.
Well, Dismed's pulling that up. I just wanted to say on the Vlad podcast, I think one of my favorite parts was when Vlad opened up Peter Todd's laptop and things that he used to participate in the original ceremony while Zuko was like narrating about the ceremony at the same time. It was super cool. I could see if I could find a timestamp.
Please. That's crazy.
All right. So I posted the picture. It's in some ways easier to see. So there's a lot of details, but we added ZWIF to Zcash projects. We had some work on our digest, and there's a poster created for the upcoming liquidity tournament, which I believe there's a community call tomorrow. So for those of you who are unaware, Penumbra and their token is having a major liquidity tournament starting tomorrow, I believe. So we're partnered with them, and we created a poster, and we did some work on the cross-link protocol, and also some work. Looks like Zcash Espanol also did some work through D-Work. So thanks everyone for the contributions, and be on the lookout for new bounties every week, like usual. And also, as Squirrel typically mentions, if there's something that you want to do in particular, don't be shy. You can either reach out to us directly, or you can just put in the request through D-Work, and we will see it, and we'll be in touch and trying to get that bounty for you.
Hey guys, could I just jump in super quick?
Absolutely not. Go ahead, Squirrel.
So yeah, we're partnered with Penumbra. We're helping them out, and we've actually so DAO members have been invited from the Penumbra community coordinated to participate in the liquidity tournament. So if you go to the DAO chat, you'll see the invite link, and there's they're calling it the Penumbra Battle, and so you post liquidity, and you'll receive like rewards for doing so. So like it's a good way to support their project and receive tokens in return.
Awesome. Thank you, Squirrel. Let's see. So some other work that we've been doing. Squirrel and Vito have been spearheading the Satria podcast, which was released. For those of you who aren't aware, there is a podcast on both X and our YouTube, and it introduces Satria, which uses zero knowledge as a roll-up on Bitcoin. And we met Brian, who talked about the project and how you can get involved. And it's something that we like to do is to, intersect with different communities that have a common goal or a common theme. And in this case, it's zero knowledge. So it's a great way to learn about new technologies and also grow our own ecosystem. So please check that out.
I just want to point out that today, earlier, we had a meeting with Citrus and Jason Mackey from Chuda Labs, and we are planning another spaces more technical about ZK, and we will bring some fluent people to speak about zero knowledge proof, and in a technical way, in a simple way. So probably next week, or in another.
All right. We also, Vito made a lot of shorts featuring, I think his name is Kurt from Redbridge. And so check that out on our YouTube and X. And I'm really excited to see the Redbridge project come to life. For those who aren't aware, Redbridge is the Zcash Avalanche bridge, which you'll be yet again another avenue to either sell or receive, or basically an off and on ramp for Zcash through an alternative ecosystem. So, and I think there's a lot of use cases there in the DeFi world. So I'm pretty excited to see how that shapes up. Last week, Vito had the great idea to create a Gardic event on Discord. And that's basically where we come up with different topics and you have to draw them and people have to guess. So it was rather fun, and I hope to do it again, and maybe you guys can check it out. And what do you think, Vito? Should we do that again? I think it was pretty cool.
We will. Probably not this week, but in the next one.
Very good.
Was the Kelly Joey was the first winner, and then zero darts.
Congrats, Zero and Kelly Jelly. So see how that goes for next time. And related to Penumbra, we also released our first Penumbra monthly newsletter. So in an effort to bridge both of these shielded communities, I think that's a great way of staying on top of what's going on in that eco. So check that out. Got the link posted here. Let's see. This past week, we worked with Ryan and the AZ Zero Knowledge Club to organize a pre-show and plan for events. And we did post the link here, and it was really cool. They had an ASCII face and everything. So check that out. Had a lot of fun watching that. Let's see here. And then we worked on various articles, including the Shielded Digest, the Shielded News, and the Arborist calls. Working with Vito, I created a tutorial for swapping ETH to ZEC on LeoDex, which uses the MayaDex technology. So I'm pretty excited because it was very straightforward. And I'm looking forward to potentially having that kind of integrated into Zashi. I was going to ask Dan if maybe he can share any secrets that might be coming up.
We are in the weeds researching swaps for Zashi that will be powered by Maya protocol. I think that's about all I can share at the moment.
Sorry to put you on the spot, but I'm really excited. Okay. And another fun thing that we did this week is we participated in Hans' ZCool Frost workshop, which we should get out later this week. A video, we recorded it. And basically, ZCool is an updated Y wallet that has Frost support built in, and it's completely automated. So what we'd like to do is actually use it, test use it for in the ZecHub DAO, so that we can help not only test and fix bugs, but make the wallet better. But yeah, look for that this week. It's really interesting, and I highly recommend you check it out. Because Frost is the future. both for Zcash and for, I think, most of the crypto. So it's pretty dang cool. Let me scroll down here. As you can see, we've been quite busy. Squirrel and Vito are confirmed to go to ZEC Summit, so that'll be exciting. I don't know if anyone else in the DAO's going, but if you are going, meet up with Squirrel and Vito and say hello. Let's see here. Switching pages here. Namada recently has put in a proposal for phase 5. So what that means, and it's a partial phase 5. So what that means realistically is if you hold NAM, you'll be able to send that to another Namada address. What you won't be able to do is IBC out or in with the NAM token. So that is scheduled to be approved and processed by Friday if everyone votes yes. But from preliminary results, it's looking good. So that's pretty exciting because Namada's been basically building since December of 23. So this has been a pretty big moment for that eco. So be on the lookout. And I just want to remind everyone that there is a partnership with Zcash and Namada and the potential first Zcash airdrop. So we have a video on our YouTube, so don't forget to check that out. In addition, Vito and I have been working with folks from the community to help beta test Brave Wallet, and we have collected detailed notes and videos that we will be presenting to the Brave team. And also, we're looking for more folks. So if you have an interest in that, please reach out because this work is directly going to help Brave get better. And the goal with this is to make it a better product for everyone. So I'm going to drop this link here in the Discord, but we demoed something called Send Me, which is very cool. It allows you to send files to anyone, and it's very much like Destiny, but it's like a slightly different format. So we were internally testing this, but I think it's good to check out. So I'm going to post the link and give it a go and tell me what you think. Oh, thanks for posting that, Vito. Something that I have been eyeballing and I'm curious on is something called omniflix.tv. We do have a channel there, and I kind of want to research a possible alternative for our YouTube with this technology. It's Cosmos based, and there's no gatekeepers, and it runs on the OmniFlix blockchain, which is IBC enabled. And they do have a front end on the Namada side. So I'm thinking there might be a potential partnership with OmniFlix and Namada. So something to look out for. And we'll be testing it and seeing if it's something we can use. I think Lowo mentioned that he likes OmniFlix too. So that'll be, he can give us his feedback there.
I'm a bit
Flex. Go ahead.
I love OmniFlex. I love everything they doing over there. Media is great. I think like how Zuku's them did the podcast and it was 5 hours. We should chop it up some and let the viewers answer questions. That's what I love about Flex. But I'm all in with it.
Yeah, I'd love to partner with you on that because it looks really interesting to me, and I think it has so much potential, especially for the younger crowd who loves doing the shorts and the podcast. But I don't really know I never really used it, so I'm curious. So maybe we can partner up and we can do something with that if you're willing and want to do so. What do you think?
I reach out with Sandy Toe. I got a good relationship with her. She's real big in the Flex community. And she helped a lot of people get started with Flex.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. Leap Bites. I'm not sure if he's here, but big call out to Leap Bites, who has been doing great work on the BTC Pay server with the Zcash plugin. So Vito, if you could post those links, the top one there is a live demo, from what I understand, and this should be working. So this was been a much needed upgrade for another way to accept Zcash and on websites. So I'm really excited to see how this is received, and hopefully we can get more shops accepting BTC with this. And lastly, we did have two major proposals. The Zcash Luma calendar management has been successfully approved, so congratulations. And I did post the link there for the lu.ma/Zcash to access the community calendar. And the last one is the Zcash Arabia proposal. Looks like on that first initial vote, it didn't pass, but they are trying again. So I encourage DAO members to reach out and answer any questions that should they arise. In my opinion, I voted yes because I think it's important to have a Zcash ambassador in that area, and I think there's a lot of potential. So that's and I think I think we should give them a shot to see what they can do. So those are my feelings, and but at the end of the day, it's up to the DAO. So that's all I got. Vito, do you want to add anything?
Just added that. Thank you, Dan, to fix the bridge, and also James Cat. Now the Zash rune is connected with both sides, ECC and the Zcash global server. So the ECC team can see the message from Zcash global there, which we're gonna help a lot with Dalbits and the support onboarding and stuff. Thank you.
Thank you, Vito. And James.
Does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns?
Yeah, just a quick thing to add. There's a podcast scheduled for Friday with Chris Nutticon on Zashi.
Yeah.
So if you've got any questions, please send them over to Dismad or Vito. I'm not sure I could make it, but I'll try. Questions about Zashi, feature requests, anything that you're interested in Zashi-wise, then send them over to us. And also, yeah, Dismad, you mentioned Send Me. So today I was speaking with the AT protocol developers, so the people behind Blue Sky, and yeah, we're discussing like potential applications, possibilities of payments on Blue Sky. Yeah, so I also met with the Near Intense Systems Architects or something, and we weren't able to get him on ZKAV yesterday. Maybe tomorrow we could get some time with him. And I think during Protocol Berg, I will sit down with Juan for a Million Throw podcast to find out what that is.
Awesome.
Great. All right, guys. I don't want to take up any more of your time than I have to. So unless there's any other questions or concerns, thank you for showing up, and I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone.